Dave Snyder here. It is the 4th of July, 2013. Okay, so let's break down the name, the word. The word's Planet X. X. What does X mean? We know what planet means. What does X mean? X means usually secret. Racer X, Mr. X, Lake X. It's a secret, like Lake X is a secret lake where they test mercury outboard boat motors. Okay, but it used to be, they call it Lake X because it used to be secret. It's not so secret any longer. But I mean, you got Racer X on the cartoon, you know, Speed Racer. He was like a secret. You didn't know who he was. It means secret, basically. X stands for secret. So that means whatever planet it is, it's not just like a planet that they don't know about. It's just a secret. It's a secret. They do know about it, but it's a secret, right? They keep it a secret. So basically, the secret's out. If you just pay attention to what I've been trying to show you for a couple years now, you would understand. Planet X is the moon. The moon is a planet, and it's bigger than the Earth. I know it's tough to believe to think that they would ever get away with a big lie like that, but it is the biggest lie ever that they've gotten away with. And like I say, once you learn this, reverse the moon images and overlay them over the Earth, and you realize that I'm right, you can confirm it by watching the Sailor Moon musical 2002 AI No Sanctuary. That, if you watch that, and after you understand this first, you have to do the overlays first and understand what I'm saying. Then you watch that video, then you will understand what they're trying to tell you. And towards the end of that musical, that one character says to Sailor Moon, it says, "If ever you lied, this world would be right next to you and be an unbeatable liar." Why would they say that? Why would that character say that? Just tell me. I mean, the only sense it makes is that this is a total lie. What they tell you about the moon is a complete lie. And that's basically, they are an unbeatable liar. They're the biggest liars, and you can't beat the lies they tell you. Basically, you cannot beat their lies. They can tell the most outrageous lie. Look at 9/11. Look at the Boston Marathon thing. They are the biggest liars, and they get away with it every time. They lied about the moon landings. They are the most unbeatable liars ever. Now, why would the Japanese people put that line in that musical after the whole thing? They're talking about the moon hitting the Earth and destroying humanity through the whole video. You have to understand this first before you can understand what the video is about. It has Nibiru in the video. Now, the rest of that video is so truthful that I almost have to believe that Nibiru has something to do with the moon, Planet X, hitting the Earth. I mean, I almost can't deny. I just can't deny that part of the video, because it shows that Dark Nibiru is a character in the video. Okay, and it tells the black moon to send us into dark space, and he does. The character that plays the black moon sends us into dark space. There's so much truth in the video, and you may think it's a silly video, and it has nothing to do with it. They could just be making that up too. It's basically, the characters are all from Greek. I mean, the names of a lot of the characters are from Greek mythology and everything like that. But there's no myth to it. There's no myth to mythology. It's just the way that they decipher things in them days. All right. So I'm just saying, you have to pay attention, and you have to understand this first. Now I'm just going to show you one more time what I was talking about. Run this through again one more time with the grease alignment and the Munson crater here. It's kind of hot already. It's already almost 90 degrees in here. Okay, here you go. Right here. This is a south pole of the moon. Reversed, flipped over, overlaid, lined up with this crater right here over Greece, like I showed you. See that? Just like that. You put that like that over Greece, and you should have the Schrodinger crater right here, which Schrodinger, I've already showed in so many videos, leaves its print all over the planet Earth. It's all over. This print is everywhere on the Earth. The weather will show it. You can see it in the land. It's just everywhere. And now I know from months ago, almost a year ago probably, I showed a video. I don't know the name of it, but I uploaded a video showing Schrodinger in the weather right here. There was a perfect circle in the weather right here. The size of Schrodinger, as I know it, to be 1,200 miles in diameter. Not 200 as they say it is on the moon, but it's 1,200 miles. I fail to see how a 200-mile diameter crater can make a 1,200 mile diameter crater on the Earth everywhere. It always makes it 1,200 miles. So that crater on the moon is 1,200 miles, people. That makes the moon 6 times bigger than they say it is. There's no doubt about it. You can put it right over this, and Schrodinger will fit right here absolutely perfect. So knowing that, and already showing you that, I was able to take South America and put it right over here with Africa, just like this. Now, I'm not saying it's lined up perfectly where I'm saying Schrodinger is, but it's right in the neighborhood. You see that? When I line that up with Schrodinger, basically, you see how the rest of that fits in there with Africa. How South America was actually with Africa, not butted up against the side and broke off like this. It was not butted up against the side and broke off and separated. It was like this, just like this, because you can see the same print in the Sahara as you do in this part of South America right here, and you can see where this curve went around the mountains around Lake Victoria, all that right there. It was there. This was like this. So that puts that together, okay? That puts it totally together, and that's just those two continents so far. You could add the rest in, and it all happens over here. I do believe it all begins where the subduction is. These were massive volcanoes from massive impacts on the Earth. Look at this. Look at the folding. What do you think this is all from? Just plate tectonics don't make sense. Maybe the plate tectonics is something that is taking place now that you can call it whatever you want. But what created this is not plate tectonics. I'm sorry. It is not what creates it. What creates it is massive impacts. There's at least 3 or 4 impacts just right here by the moon. Separate impacts. And I've lined everything up so many times, showed you so many times. I'm just trying to point it out one more time to get it through your heads. If you don't believe it, and you haven't looked, then you're gonna miss. You're just missing out. You don't know the truth about the Earth and the moon. That's all there is to it. It is Planet X. The moon is Planet X. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's secretly a planet, and it is bigger than the Earth. And you don't have to believe me. You just owe it to yourself to look. I mean, you can laugh it off. Go ahead. That's your choice. Laugh it off. I mean, I think it's great to laugh. I mean, if I amuse you, that's great. Whatever. But it's not funny when it comes to the truth. I don't think it's very funny. You know. So, anyways, happy 4th of July. Everybody have a great day. Go light some fires. Go start the hillsides on fire. Go burn down a house or something. I don't know. Don't light off any fireworks. You're gonna end up burning down somebody's house, and then how are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel like shit. Don't do it. Just have a good day. I mean, if you live in an area where there's no fire danger, go ahead. But if it seems like the whole country is pretty much suffering from drought, just be careful. Have a good holiday.